Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Happy Thursday. I hope you guys are doing amazing. It has been a wonderful day here for the Insurance Women Rock community and the National Association for Advancement of Women in Insurance. For those of you that are not really sure about what we do inside of NOWI, I want to share a little bit that about you on today's training. But first, as always, I want to introduce myself. I am Bernice Oliver, affectionately known as Coach Mo, Queen Quiet Storm. I am the calm to your agency chaos. If you are watching with me live, please introduce yourself, say hello. We're on live stream, so you do have to allow live stream to display your information. So just a heads up there. But it is indeed my pleasure and an honor to be your facilitator and your curator of this amazing group of women that we call Insurance Women Rock. And so this afternoon, or actually this afternoon around 11, this morning at 11:30, every third or fourth Thursday, we host an executive roundtable for the National Association for Advancement of Women. And this morning, we talked all about change and possibility inside of the pandemic and how it is impacting our lives post pandemic. It was an amazing conversation. If you didn't get a chance to join us, listen, you missed out on an amazing event, but don't miss out for next month. Again, we post those events right here inside of the community. And so if you're interested in joining now, we learning a little bit more about how you can get tapped in and get involved. Just go over to nowinetwork.com and check us out at the website and see what we have to offer for you. And it's absolutely free if you are not a member to attend the first event. And so you're able to attend at least one executive roundtable for free. And you can find out what we do and how we can support you in building a thriving career inside of the insurance industry. So stay on the lookout for us posting those events. And we're going to jump right into today's content. Again, I hope you guys are having an amazing Thursday afternoon. And so, yesterday, I talked about part one of the three simple steps that I work with all of my clients to really help them to begin to think about how they can create additional streams of income and bring in additional revenue for themselves in their business. And so, as I said, on yesterday, I talked to a lot of women in the industry every day who want to begin to figure out how they can make more money in their business. Maybe they're thinking about they need to pay off some debt. Maybe they want to create more security for their family. I don't know what it is, but it may just be that right now, looking at this huge mountain that you're trying to climb as it relates to income generation, and it can be very overwhelming. It can be too daunting to do it on your own, which is why I believe a lot of insurance entrepreneurs don't do it. We just look at ourselves as one dimensional. We're going to stick here on this one path. But how many of you out there know, if you're watching with me live today, how many of you out there know there are so many ways for you to generate income than just sitting at your proverbial insurance desk? And that is why we've created all of these products and services to help you think about how you can begin to generate that income for yourself, and it doesn't have to be hard. I know I've heard that on yesterday. Someone sent me a message and said, you know what, Coach Mo, I'd love to do that, but I don't have time to do it. And I say, I call BS. You have time. It doesn't have to be difficult. It requires work, but it doesn't have to be difficult. And so today I want to give you step 2 of my simple 10-step process that I work with women insurance entrepreneurs to help them launch that second or that third stream of income in 90 days or less. All you have to do are follow the steps, and you are well on your way to creating that income and moneying up your business. All right, so you guys are ready. I hope you are. Grab your pen and paper, because I always give you a fast action step after I give you the content and give you some things that you can do today to start working towards creating creating that additional stream of income. Now, I do want to pause right here and extend my personal invitation for those of you that have not seen it already to join us next Tuesday at 7 p.m. to our very first really training intensive of the year for our community called Money Up Your Insurance Business. And so we're going to talk to you during that intensive all about how you can create additional revenue streams for yourself and how you can fix your cash flow issue if you're having a cash flow issue in 90 days or less. And so if you haven't already registered, I'm going to post the registration link above this video. Feel free to go ahead and register. Please tag your business bestie, invite her to join you for this free training. We're going to be dropping a lot of nuggets. We're going to have some free giveaways. It is just going to be a really fun and awesome time to talk and connect and to network and learn something about how you can begin to start thinking about how you can create an additional stream of revenue for yourself inside of your business and adding thousands of dollars of profit to your bottom line every year. All right, so guys, are you ready? All right, step number 2 is all about identifying a problem that your specific group or potential clients has right now. I want you to start thinking about what are their fears? What are their challenges, that they're facing every day? I shared on yesterday, it doesn't necessarily always have to relate to insurance. I think it's a plus if it does relate to insurance, but it doesn't have to always be there. I'm currently working with a young woman who is she's a event planner. And so she really wants to create and offer high-end events. Yes, she's in the insurance industry, but her own zone of genius is event planning and producing these, oh my gosh, amazing events that she's been doing as a hobby. She's been doing it for free, and now it's time to monetize that. And so begin to think about, that your particular demographic, what is keeping them up at night? What are they laying in bed thinking about? And after you do that, I want you to identify some common themes. So after you're writing down, okay, you have a list of fears. Here are their challenges. Here are some things that they, is really causing them to miss sleep at night. And then what are some of those common themes that the particular group of people are dealing with? And then I want you to think about what are their solutions for the challenges that they face. So I'm going to use the same example that I just talked about, the young lady that really wants to provide high-end events, retirement events, graduation events. She wants to help with high-end weddings, those types of things. So what are some of those common themes or common challenges that those individuals who want to have those type of events, they're facing? And what are those solutions that you can provide and bring to the marketplace to answer those questions and answer those challenges that they're facing? That makes sense to everyone. If it does, say #MakeSense Coach Mo, because I don't want you to miss this whole thing about how you can generate additional revenue streams for yourself inside of your business. All right. And so again, I want to review really quickly. I've given you 2 steps already as part of my 10-step process. We'll talk a little bit more about the 10-step process during our Money Up Your Insurance Business training intensive on Tuesday. But I did want to come and share at least 3 of them. And today is step number 2. So yesterday, step number 1 was all about identifying a market that you want to serve, right? So what is that specific group of people that you are passionate about serving? And then today, step 2 is identifying a problem that group has right now. What are they suffering with? What are those challenges? What are those fears? What are the things that are keeping them up at night? And what are some common themes that you've been able to identify? And what is the solution that you can provide to answer and handle their challenges? All right. So here is your fast action tip of the day. Here's what I want you to think about. Here's your homework. What are some problems that you are facing? What problems were you facing until you came up with a better way to do it? And how can you leverage your talent and help them replicate that solution as it relates to what it is you want to bring to the marketplace? So think about it. Same example, the young woman who wants to create these high-end events and produce these high-end events. It was because she was giving herself a 50th birthday party. And she was having challenges finding the right fit for someone to help her produce this event. So she decided she would do it for herself. Again, she's always done it for family members. She's hosted birthday events. She's had christening events. She's hosted baby showers. She's produced the entire thing, right? She's just never charged for it. She's never monetized for it, monetized it. And so she now wants to begin to think about, okay, how can I generate that additional stream of income for myself, leveraging my own zone of genius? And so what I want you to do tonight is I want you to think of something that your friends, your families, your colleagues are already leaning on you for it. And how can you create that as a product or service to bring it to the marketplace? All right. So I hope that helps you in terms of thinking about revenue generation and how you can manage that and to begin to bring in some additional income, or as I'm saying, how you can money up your insurance business today. All right. So don't forget, tune in with me tomorrow. I'll be back with step number 3 tomorrow, so stay tuned. Let me know in the comment boxes below, what your thoughts are. What are some things that you do right now? You can do it in your sleep, that your friends and your families and your colleagues are already leaning on you for it, and you're just not monetizing. I'm sure if you put some pen to paper and really give it some thought, you probably could generate 10 ways. Think about 10 different ways that you can bring in some money immediately in 90 days or less to help you bring more money, more cash into your business today. So stay tuned for tomorrow for step number 3. Do me a favor, like, comment, and share this video with your business besties. And stay tuned and stay connected here inside of the Insurance Women Rock community. Again, I am Bernice Oliver, affectionately known as Coach Mo, Queen Quiet Storm. I am the calm to your agency chaos. It is my pleasure to be your leader here inside of the Insurance Women Rock community. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to sign up to join us for our free training intensive on Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, inside of my very own Zoom training room. It's not going to be live here inside of the group, so don't think we're going to be going live here inside of the group. You have to register in order to secure you a spot. All right, I think we already have about 35 participants that have registered, so it is going to be a full house, ladies, because I know that you are a creative entrepreneur and you want to begin to think about how you can create additional streams of income for yourself and how we can help you get there. All right. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Make it a great day.